That would be cool. Just let me get my popcorn. Girl, you cry. Hey Wreck Nation, this is Jess Paul of WreckedRadio, and here's a special Wednesday edition of WreckedRadio. I've been kind of sick this week, so this is pretty much me coming out of being sick and finally getting to get the news to you guys because there's lots of it. First in news, we have a couple breakups this week, including Before Their Eyes, who are going to be releasing their final album before they disband. Nick Moore, vocalist of the band, posted a blog recently saying nothing but good things about his experience in Before Their Eyes. I never in my wildest dreams thought we would travel the world playing hundreds of shows to thousands upon thousands of people. I have no regrets. I had some of the highest and lowest points of my life in this band. It really helped me find myself. While we're on the subject of breaking up, Meg Dia are no longer. A blog posted by Meg began answering questions about why the merch store was closed down and resulted in explaining the breakup of the band. I think Meg Dia was our battleground where we learned so many valuable lessons about life and music that we are now ready to use in other musical endeavors. Like Before Their Eyes and a couple breakups we have discussed on WreckedRadio in the past couple weeks, this one between Meg Dia and the rest of the band seemed very amicable, and it seems like it's just time for a lot of these band members, and they're going on to bigger and better things as they grow older. In sad news in music this month, Mitch Lucker, vocalist of Suicide Silence, was killed in a motorcycle accident. This was reported earlier in the month, but recently a memorial fund for his youngest daughter and her education has started. You can buy a memorial t-shirt on suicidesilence.net, and you can show your support with other fans. And Icy Stars were kicked off the Falling in Reverse tour. And when it comes to this kind of news, just let me get my popcorn. Ryan Radke was the first to post about this incident, and what he had to say sounded like, well, he was in the right. We had offered them the tour several months back, and then not long after we sent the offer, the entire band was arrested for drug possession. They have really showed up on time, and have caused undue difficulty on my crew plus employees of various venues. I feel at this point we have no choice but to continue on without them. That very same day, Icy Stars had a rebuttal. It has nothing to do with drugs or being late. His statement is entirely false. An official statement from Sumerian Records showing the truth of why we were moved is coming. And here it is. He resulted to threatening violence against Zach in Grand Rapids because he didn't like his stupid face. And then the next night in our hometown of Detroit kicked us off the tour. Trouble, trouble. Since we're talking about controversy, Owl City and Carley Rae Jepsen are currently being sued. And of course, over what song but that pop gem Good Time, which I hate anyways. But the most intriguing thing to me about this story is the artist they're being sued by is songwriter Burnett, who we have featured on WreckedRadio once before. Burnett claims that her song Ah It's a Love is a song that was being stolen from. If you're listening to Carly Rae and Allie's vocals in the opening of the song, it is nearly identical. And that brings me to the question, do you think that coincidences in pop music are possible? When it comes to catchy hooks and trills, do you believe that it could just be a mistake, or did the producers steal from Miss Burnett? Tell me what you guys think. Speaking of thieves, Taylor Swift is a lyric thief? In a deleted tweet by musician Matt Nathanson, he claimed that she's definitely a fan and now she's a thief. Matt was referring to the similarities between his song I Saw and Taylor Swift's new song from her album Red called All Too Well. The lyric, "And I'll forget about you long enough to forget why I needed to," is shared with slight differences between both of the songs. I've been having trouble for a long time believing that Taylor Swift writes her own stuff anyways, but I couldn't care less about Taylor Swift. Girl, you cry. And No Doubt apologizes to Native Americans. Recently, No Doubt had uploaded their new video for Looking Hot, but had taken it down due to some controversy in the YouTube comments. Although we consulted with Native American friends and Native American studies experts at the University of California, we realize now that we have offended people. This is of great concern to us, and we are removing the video immediately. I actually had not seen the video personally before it was taken down, but from what I understand, there was kind of this cowboys and Indians style going along, and costuming especially being involved, but I guess it's just something that I'm not understanding. It seems like there's a lot of controversy coming from whenever someone is, I don't even want to say mocking, but referring to Native American heritage. I believe in comedy, in music, a lot of cultures are being referred to or mimicked or in some way played around with, but it seems the Native American culture, it really is a serious issue to them. And I guess at this moment, I don't know why. So if you guys can explain that to me, that would be cool. And Dave Grohl is recording with Queen of the Stone Age. Last month you learned from WreckedRadio that Foo Fighters were going on a break, but that does not mean that Dave Grohl will not be busy. So stay tuned for more news about Grohl and Queen of the Stone Age and their recording process. And finally, Blink-182 provides some relief. After the recent hurricane devastation, Blink-182 created a new design that will give 100% of profit to the Red Cross. You can see the East Coast Pride design on their site and buy up to give to the relief fund that is helping those who are still in need. And Video News Fun performed on SNL. They performed Some Nights and Carry On, and that was just the greatest episode ever because it not only involved fun, but it involved one of my favorite comedians ever, Louis C.K., and it was a fantastic episode. You can also see Gavin Dance and a full set from one of their recent concerts. Deftones have recently put out a trailer for Koi No Yokan. The recent preview of songs from Koi No Yokan has been receiving positive reviews from fans. I recently listened to the song Tempest and really did love it. Tell me what you guys think about the new music out of Deftones. That album will be coming Tuesday, November 13th. And lastly in video, you can watch the video from Skrillex and The Doors, Breakin A Sweat. I watched this and it was like a surreal vampire pirate adventure with aliens, and it was just creative. This collaboration is going to be featured on the documentary called Regeneration, where it takes new wave dubstep DJs and combines them with classic rockers and seeing what happens. Streaming, you can listen to Underoath's new Unsound and Angel and Airwaves Diary. Thanks so much for watching WreckedRadio this week, guys, even though it is a little bit guerrilla style. But I'm always glad to get the news to you guys out there. Tell me what you think about all the junk that's going on, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace, love, rock and roll.